This video is sponsored by Sweet Life CBD. Sweet Life's premium CBD products are trusted by riders like Freddie Noren and Benny Bloss. Try some yourself by visiting GetSweetLife.com. Use code TMN or click the link in the description to get 20% off site-wide. Red Bull KTM's Jeffrey Herlings and Monster Energy Yamaha's Glenn have pushed aside the cold and wet weather of Europe to start their testing and training programs months before the season starts. And that is a sign of how serious they're taking this new season challenge. Of course, Herlings, who had a complete 12 months away from racing due to a foot injury, is back on the bike and trying to catch up on testing that he missed this year due to his injury. Motivation will never be a weak point of the Red Bull KTM rider. When asked why he was training and testing so early, Herlings responded, quote, "I am back on the bike a while now, around a month. We were doing a lot of testing, as I didn't get to do that with a new bike this year. I could have done the last few races in September, but I wasn't keen on doing that. Missing an entire season and coming back for just 1 or 2 races, there wasn't any point in doing that. I let the injury heal properly, or as well as it could. Now when I ride, I can still feel it, but it isn't too bad. At the same time, they made another surgery on my right foot, the one I shattered 4 years ago, so that improved also. That side a lot, and is now really good. While the left heel is still a little sore when I'm riding, it's not really painful, but I can feel something in it." The second MXGP rider seen testing early is Glenn Coldenhoff. Despite finishing the 2022 season strongly, with a Grand Prix victory and a long list of top 3 finishes, the Monster Energy Yamaha Factory MXGP rider knows that to improve on his past seasons, he needs to be better prepared than ever. When asked about his testing, Coldenhoff responded with, quote, "I took 4 weeks off after the season. I had a great holiday and I really felt like I was ready to begin again. I started the training again, doing the boot camps already. The testing is going really well, and as you probably heard, the new bike is really good. There are many positives with this bike, and I like it a lot more than the previous model. This week we do some physical tests, and then next week more boot camp in Spain. Going into the mountains to do our gym work and cycling. As for the preseason races, I would like to do Hawkstone Park, because I really like that race. Most of the time it is muddy, but that is good for me and gives a good impression in the mud on the new bike, and I really want to do that race. The rest we need to see what fits into our program. So while a bunch of MXGP riders are still traveling on holidays and resting up, or in the case of Tim Geiser, flying to Japan to meet and greet with the HRC personnel, Herlings and Coldenhoff are working away in the cold of Holland or the warmth of Spain, trying to capture that extra little bit to help them win GPs, and maybe the World Championship. Do you think the early bird gets the worm saying applies? Or will these two burn themselves out by the time the 2023 season comes? Let us know what you think in the comments.